Hey, this is Dr. Karma Bryant with Car Chronicles. I just wanted to come on here real quick. I know I posted a video for today already, but I wanted to tell you guys this before I got out the car and walked to my office. Of course, many people ask, like, why am I doing the videos in the car? Because of the fact that if I go to the office, I won't have the time to come on. So I usually do it right before I walk into the office. So there goes your answer. But anyway, what I was getting ready to say is, it's something that Bishop T.D. Jakes said that was very profound. And I said this before. I just wanted to say it again because some of you are new to my channel. So I know it's a lot of videos. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's a lot of videos you have to go scroll through to see what I've said. But you can start from day one, and you can see as I grow and as I bring more information. But this is something that he said. This is something I posted before. And he said that when you are in the midst of a storm, that is not the time to try to analyze and to try to figure out the storm. You know, in the midst of the storm is not the time to be analytic. In the midst of the storm is not the time to try to figure out the storm. You need to get out of the storm. You got to get out of the storm, and then you go back and try to figure the storm out. Some of you guys are in the midst of this drama and this trauma with this narcissist, and in the midst of this drama and trauma, you're trying to analyze the person. You're trying to diagnose the person. You're trying to figure the person out. You're trying to write the book. You're trying to look at the person. You're trying to write down all the details. No. The details are in your head. That's how I ended up writing my book, is after I got out, and then I had to go back through my life. And when I went through my life, I had to write it, but it triggered some things that almost caused me to go into shock. You know, I almost mentally blocked myself. I mean, it was bad when I had to write the book, and then I had to go back at all the things that I thought that I had forgotten because I had blocked it out and I was in survival mode. And so while you are in the midst of the storm, you are probably in survival mode. 9 times out of 10, you're in survival mode. Unless you're just completely chaotic and you've lost your mind. But that is not the time in the midst of the storm that you should be in there trying to analyze the storm, trying to figure the storm out, trying to figure out what direction it's coming from, because you need to put your mind on saving you. And if you have children, your pets, and whatever else you got in the house, you know, that is not the time to try to figure it out. Is after you get out the situation is when you go back and analyze what has happened so that you don't make the same mistakes twice. And a lot of people keep going into these situations over and over and over again. This is why I got a course coming up that's called Processing Through the Grief and Loss After Narcissist abuse. And some of the things that I talk about in there, I did not realize as I began to research, I did not realize grief can literally kill you. Now, there are some people that don't need, help in the process of the grief. I think everybody should. But there is that complex grief. If you're over the age of 60 with heart problems, you got high blood pressure, hypertension, that kind of stuff, you are at risk for a heart attack when you go through grief. You know, but grief can kill you. The stress levels elevate. You guys go sign up for my course, overcomingnarcissistabuse.ticketleap.com.